everyone. Welcome back to another weekly plan with me. This is Monica, and I am sitting down a little earlier than I normally do, hoping that I can get this completed in a good, timely manner because, today is Sunday the 23rd. I'm planning out my week in my daily duo for the week of Monday the 24th through Sunday the 30th, and this week is the first week that our students return back to school. Monday is the first day of school for students. The past 2 weeks, teachers have been back to work and working on some professional development, trying to get prepared for this distance learning. And the day has finally come. Students will go online on the 24th. So I am using this kit from my shop. It is a cute little school type of kit with some backpacks, some apples, some pencils, some globes. Very, very cute. I wanted to use this kit because even though I've been back to work already, like I said, Monday the 24th is the first day back, and I do have a daughter in high school. So it's a little elementary style, but still that's fine. That's cute. So I have a lot going on this week, just a lot of specific details that I will for sure need to make sure that I put in my planner. I keep this planner right next to me during the workday, so anything that comes up, any to-dos that I need to do, I have my planner here right next to me to get that done. But I already have a lot of pre-planning, just like notating the different class periods that I will need to participate in, and then the class periods that my daughter will. So what I'm going to do is I normally block out my, I forgot to print out some time strips, guys. That's okay. I just won't worry about the time strips this week. It's just the 1 hour, so that's okay. But anyways, I block out my work day in my planner. That's what I've been doing, blocking it out. But what I'm going to do in addition to that is I'm going to separate it in half. So that way, at least for the first week until I get the hang of things, and I have this little washi that I'm going to use from Simply Gilded, I'm going to separate out, my work day and my daughter's school day, just so I can keep track of when she's supposed to be logging in and when I'm supposed to be logging in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I have my kit here. I've already got my scripts pre-printed and sorted out for myself, so I will get those down. So what I'll do is I'm going to lay down the foundation for each day, and then I'll come back and plan out the day by day with you. So here is the foundation of my day with my normal scripts, my cleaning schedule, just our little checklist to make sure we take our medicine in the morning, and then my top 2 so far right now for my shop stuff. And so I outlined my work day and I separated it with this washi strip. So now I'm going to write down for me and for my daughter, Emma. So let's see, I also need to write down, that my daughter works. Maybe I'll just write it over here because it's going to be right in the middle of our work day too. So I'll write down that Victoria works. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. I am working from home, so I made some little scripts that say work from home. And maybe I'll put that up here. Work from home. Just so I can keep track of when I go into school and when I'm here at home. Most of the time it's going to be working from home though. Okay, so let's see. I thought I need to grab some little, no, I'll just go from here. Okay, sorry. So 8:50. Now let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a minute to just kind of figure out exactly what I wanted to do, and then my food delivery got here, so we ate dinner. Okay, so I have one of these sticker books from Michaels, and I'm gonna look for, there's circles. I'm gonna look for either those circles or some asterisks. I'll just use these circles since they're right here. So I'm going to use them just to mark the start of each login session. So like at 8 o'clock, my daughter needs to log in. And then again at 9 o'clock, and I'll fill this in a second, at 10 o'clock, and then at 12. And then I have to log in at 8:50, and then 9:55, and then 11, and then at 1:10. Okay, goodness gracious. All right, so let me fill that in and then go from there. Okay, so this is what I have so far. So basically, I'm going to be checking in at the beginning of each of these periods with these different teachers in their classes. And over here, this is when my daughter logs into her first period class, her third period, her fifth period, and her seventh. They do even and odd days. Okay, so that's all I want to write down for right now. Oh, and I'm going to write down that Victoria works at 8:30 to 6:30. And then that we are taking our dog Boomer. What did I do with my scripts? Oh, right here. We are taking our dog Boomer to daycare. I'll just put that right up here. Boomer to daycare. Okay, so that is, hopefully it's going to go by easily and smoothly. Fingers crossed. All right, so now I'm going to go and start laying down Tuesday. Okay, so I had to do a little switch over to voiceover because while I'm laying down the stickers that I know that I'm going to fast forward for you, I turned my air conditioning unit on because it gets like incredibly hot in my bedroom while I'm filming. So I turn it on and then I forget to turn it off. So anyways, I'm going to voice over this because listening to the humming sound of that air conditioning on editing was awful. So anyways, here I marked down that my daughter Victoria does have to go to work. So I used a little box since it was after my work day. And the 25th is also my payday. So I'm going through my makeshift sticker book there. Pulled out a sticker from plannerbomb.com to mark payday. And then the 25th is also the day of the Erin Condren seasonal surprise box. I'm going to buy it. I bought the summer one. It was the first time I ever bought one. I wasn't all that crazy excited about it, but I'm going to give it another shot. So let's see if I like it. And I think I saw a couple of sneaks about it, and it seems kind of interesting. So we're going to try it out again. And now I'm just laying down or writing down the schedule again for both my daughter and myself of when we need to log into our class periods. And then I'm just showing you like the regular stuff that I do on Tuesdays. And then on to Wednesday, I'm going to lay down my date strip here. Now Wednesday
It was a little different schedule for my daughter. Mine remained the same, but my daughter's was going to be a little bit different because Wednesdays is what they are terming at her school Wellness Wednesdays. So here they will check in with their guidance teacher. Their guidance teacher is one of their actual teachers, but if it was regular school, they would have this guidance schedule so that their guidance teacher passes out their report cards or their progress reports, whatever the case may be. So on Wednesdays, they're going to meet with their guidance teacher, and then they're going to meet with their regular teachers, but just like office hours. So there's no new instruction or anything like that for her on Wednesdays. It's just an opportunity to just kind of do like a mental health check. The teachers do a mental health check, make sure the kids are doing okay, that their families are okay, and that they've got everything that they need. You know, being a teacher is not easy, guys. Like there's a lot of hats that we wear, and not only do we teach them math and science and English, but it's like definitely making sure that they are okay. So anyways, I'm going to just continue laying down the stickers that I would normally use on Wednesdays. Definitely want to remember to upload some new kits in the shop on Wednesday. I loaded some up this past weekend, but I have some more that I want to list as well. So getting all that stuff laid out, and then in a moment we'll go back to regular voice. We won't need a voiceover in a second because I actually remembered to turn off the air conditioning unit. But I'm just laying out my day. I don't think I'm going to have to do this every week, but definitely for this first week I had to for sure write it all down piece by piece so that I could hopefully try to get to remembering or getting used to the plan here of how it's going to work. So anyways, I'm going to write this out, and then we'll get back to regular voice here in just a sec.
Okay, so I remembered to turn off the air this time while I'm recording. So I got down my schedule. Emma's, we'll figure out what the rest she will have to do. I think they're going to give her some more instruction about what needs to get done the rest of this day. And that is what Wednesday looks like. So now we're going to move on over to Thursday. All right, so Thursday is pretty much just a repeat of what day? Of Monday. Emma's school does alternating even and odd days. So Mondays and Thursdays are her odd days. Tuesdays and Fridays are her even days. So that's how they normally do it as well, like in regular school. So that has not changed, except that Wednesdays is not part of the equation because on Wednesdays they do their wellness check day. So I'll go ahead and put this stuff down and then come back to you. So one good thing that I noticed here as I'm putting down these stickers is that we're gonna be online. Well, no, I guess not quite so. I guess it will interfere a little bit, but I'm thinking out loud because my daughter and I were gonna share a workspace. Like we were gonna be both upstairs using the dining room table to be online, and I was thinking like, oh, it will be good, I guess, for her to start at 8, because she'll only be online for 30 minutes, so it'll be fine. I won't interfere. It's just going to be third and fifth period for her that I will have to go. Well, I guess for my second period, I'll have to go somewhere else so that she is not interrupted. And then the rest of the day, we're free up so that we can both be in the same spot, and only she will be online, and then I'll be online, then she'll be online, and then I'll be online. So we just got to work something out for this third period. Oh, well, for me, for second period, so that I can go somewhere else. And actually first period too. Anyways, I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but we'll figure it all out. So anyways, this is what Thursday is looking like so far. Again, pretty basic. Just trying to keep track of our new routine with our schedule here, and then just still trying to take care of our responsibilities that we still have at home as well. Okay, so now on to Friday. Okay, so here's Friday, and Friday, again, another schedule, like another difference in our schedule. It's 28th, for me anyways. So just like Wednesdays for my daughter were her guidance days, her wellness days, those are our Fridays. So on this day, the students' schedule will be shortened, like their class periods will be shortened, because then teachers have at the end of the day, their time to collaborate, their time to contact families, contact home. Basically, those wellness checks, I think, are going to just kind of be like checking in with the kids that haven't logged into their classroom, to their virtual classroom. And I guess I know some teachers, like my husband, he made a Google form for his students that they can fill out, because a lot of times these middle school kids, they don't have the self-confidence or the abilities yet to advocate for themselves publicly. Like they're very, very nervous. They get very shy. They're very intimidated to say that they need help. And we work in a community where a lot of our kids need a lot of help, and they're just too embarrassed to ask for it. So in person. So my husband made a Google form that he's going to use, that he's going to have posted in his classroom, that kids can fill out. I think he's going to just do it. I don't know if he's doing it every day or specifically on these Fridays, but he's going to have them fill it out where they get to pick, again, I don't know what exactly he has written down on there, but something like, how are you feeling today? Is there anything that you need? Like some kids, their only meal comes from school. Like they don't have any, like they come to school so that they can eat breakfast and eat lunch. And again, but you know, kids don't want to announce that publicly, that they need help like that. So anyways, he's going to utilize a Google form for his kids to fill out in case they need help with anything, whether it's, you know, food, whether it's whatever the case may be. So that is kind of what the teachers will be doing on Fridays during the time at the end of the day when kids are not in session anymore, because it will end earlier for the kids. So okay, so our class periods are shorter on this day because at the end of the day, that's when our teachers collaborate. It's each department or grade level department meets for 2.5 hours, but since I meet with 2 of them, then I'll just go to break that time up in half basically. So that is our busy Friday. Nothing else going on. Victoria does have to work on this day. She goes in at 2:30, out at 9. Usually I try to do my mail drops whenever I'm either picking her up or dropping her off, just because I'm already out of the house. So that's how I don't wait till a certain day to take a batch of orders. I take them each day as they come. So the only other thing I'm going to write on here is that it is my cousin's birthday. She lives in Texas, so I will have to send her a message. But I'll write it here. My daughter is yelling at our dog for some reason, but it's so funny. All right, so I'll write down that it's her birthday. And that is what our Friday looks like, the end of our first week of school. Now let me get to planning the weekend. All right, so the only thing that I have officially written down on my planner is my daughter Victoria's work schedule. Surprisingly, they gave her her work schedule early, so I was able to get it into my plans for the week, which is really nice, very helpful, because we'll have to know, like, she'll have to prepare for when she's got to take an Uber. And, you know, because there's some days she goes in while we will be working, so she will have to Uber herself. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay down these stickers, and we'll come up to wrap this up. Okay, so this is what we've got going on here. 8:30, she goes in, gets out at 3:30, and then again 8:30 to 2:30. Okay, so this is what the weekend is looking like so far. Let me flip back over to Monday. Okay, I've got all my mess all the way around me, but here is Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and the weekend. I am so excited for this week. I'm very nervous about this week. If any of you guys are teachers, if you're parents of students, I think we should all just like take a minute and just let things work as they're going to work. There's going to be problems, there's going to be issues, and we're just going to get through it moment by moment. So that's all I can say. That's all I can suggest. Just have patience, 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 because that's what we're going to need. We're like all learning this stuff as we go. So I'm hoping and fingers crossed that everything goes great. So anyways, those are all of our best intentions. So anyways, thank you so much for watching with me or hanging out with me while I planned out my week. And I will catch you guys on the next one. If you haven't had a chance already, please hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed, please hit that notification bell so that you can catch all my upcoming videos. I really do appreciate all of your support, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you guys. Bye.